it's Mitch with DrywallInstruction.com. Let's do a quick segment on how to use a drywall router. A drywall router is a very handy tool. It's a real time saver in cutting around boxes, outlets, light fixtures, that type of a thing, and also windows. This router that I have here will cost about $70. And so it's a great time saver, and it's a great money saver once you get fast at it. The basic premise of a router is that it has a spinning, what's called a bit. It looks like a drill tip, and as the bit spins at a fast speed, it cuts the sheetrock. And so these bits do break. You do need to be careful with them. You buy them in packs of 10. You can make them last longer by just being a little more delicate with them. So what I've done is for my demonstration here, I put a box in the wall. It's not in the most common place, but it'll be good for my demonstration. The first step that we're going to take is we're going to go ahead and measure to the center of the box, and then we'll get our pencil and mark on the wall somewhere where we can see. It's 25 inches to the center of the box. And then we'll go ahead and tack up our sheetrock. Now we can just tack it up. We can just put a couple of nails in it to hold it into place. We're definitely not going to nail anywhere around our box, because if we put pressure on this and put it down tight, when we router out the box, it'll break the sheetrock around the outside of it. And so now that we've got that put up, we can go ahead and take our tape again and mark our box. Mark to the center of the box. And what we're going to do is we'll start with our bit in the middle where we've marked the center, and then we'll work our way out to the outside edge, and then we'll pull out our tip and go around counterclockwise around to cut out the box. Now, one thing that we need to be sure to remember is that my box doesn't have electrical wires in it, but yours typically will when you're at this stage in your drywall. And so you have to be careful to keep your bit, don't sink your bit too deep. And so because if you do, it'll chew up the electrical wires, and you'll be mad at yourself if you wired it, or the electrician will be mad at you if he did. Okay, so once we've done that, we've got a nice tight cut right around the box. If you noticed, again, just a quick review, we started in the middle, worked our way out to the outside edge of the box, went over the plastic ridge, the lip, and then went counterclockwise right around the box for a nice tight fit and cut. Now, in the process of learning how to do this, it's inevitable that you're going to mess it up every once in a while. Don't worry, you can go ahead and tape that. If there's a bigger gap around it, you can go ahead and tape it. But it is a time saver when you get it figured out and get to making clean cuts. Another use, like I talked about earlier, is cutting out windows. When you're sheetrocking, you can cover the window, and with your drywall router, you can, if you covered it completely, you can start in the middle and work your way over to the outside and cut on the inside and cut that out. Or if you've got a 4-foot piece like this demonstration, when you hang that first piece, you can just start on the edge and go ahead and cut out that piece of sheetrock. If you're using a drywall router to do repairs, you want to be careful because it blows a lot of dust. And so if you're in a home, you want to be aware that there will be dust, and it's a good idea to build a plastic tent around your work area so that you can control that dust. This is just a quick review of how a drywall router works. I hope it's helpful to you and that you'll continue to follow us here at drywallinstruction.com.